Hello! This is Teacher Josa pa rin. Welcome back to my channel. Okay. So, our last meeting was all about self-knowledge. Knowing oneself is essential to us human, not only for us to be holistically healthy, but for us to have a better outlook in life. We also discuss about the importance of self-knowledge in our life. I am sure that you all have remembered our lessons, right? Right. Okay. So for our lesson for today, I want you to look for your picture together with the picture of your mother and father. Or if you have hard copy of our modules, kindly paste your picture with the picture of your mother and father. Then list down physical characteristics, habits, and experience that you inherited or learned from them. Use this diagram. Here's mine. Yee, that's my father, Bong Aloria, and my mother, Jenny Rose Aloria. My name, I got my name from my papa. It's Dado. Then my mom is Jenny, letter J. So what they did, ginawa nilang Jossa, Josa. From Jos, Dado, and Jenny. Okay? So, did you see did you see some of your mom's features on your body? How about your dad's? How does it make you feel? Do you feel proud na nakuha mo yung kagwapuan ng tatay mo or kagandahan ng nanay mo? No? Oftentimes, we get to hear comments saying, "You look like your mom. You got your dad's eye." Grabe! Para kayong pinagbiyak na bunga. 'Di ba? Um, you realize that you have same eyes as your dad's and slightly look like your mom. That's because those things are called your nature. Have you also heard someone saying your mom and dad raised you very well? You're a good daughter, you're a good son. Ang bait naman niya. Thinking about it makes us realize how families really taught us, how our families taught us good manners and right conducts, and such things that help us to be a better person. Those things are the thing called nurture. Nurture. But Ma'am Josa, what is nature? What is the meaning of nature and nurture? Good question. Those things are those things are our topic for today. Anyways, that's my sisters, Mads and Shine. They look like my father and mother. Right? All right. When we say nature, it refers to all genes and hereditary factors that influence who we are, starting from physical appearance to personality characteristics. While nurture refers to all environmental variables such as how we raise, what are social relationships that impact who we are, including our habits and experiences. When we say, for example, nature, again, it refers to our genes and hereditary factors, while nurture ay environmental variables or environmental factors. The best example for nature is the physical feature you got from both your mom and dad, their brown and almond shaped eyes, mahogany colored hair, a circle birthmark, and hugis ng baba, etc. Whatever it is that is influencing our personality and physical appearance, we call it nature. Nature. Nurture, on the other hand, are the things our parents taught us, the right and the wrongs. Like, for example, they taught us not to lie or hit other people when we were young. Kahit ngayon pa rin naman. And other environmental factors that influence our personality as a whole. So, let's discuss characteristics. So, these two things, nature and nurture, highly influence our characteristics, habits, and experiences. So for today's discussion, for content standard, the learners demonstrate an understanding of himself, herself during, middle, and late adolescence. Performance standard, the learner shall be able to conduct self-exploration and simple disclosure. Most essential learning competency, share his or her unique characteristics, habits, and experiences. For objectives, I want you to explain characteristics, habits, and experience using connection map. I want you to share unique characteristics, habits, and experiences through connection activity. And lastly, create a network map on shared characteristics, habits, and experiences. So let's start. Character. When we say character, one of the attributes or features that make up and distinguish an individual. One of your physical or other features that can distinguish you from other individual or from other students or other human being. It's the complex of mental and ethical traits, marking and often individualizing a person, group, or nation. Okay? Its main or essential nature, especially a strongly marked and serving to distinguish moral excellence and firmness. Okay, kaya nga siya complex mental attributes, no? So because of, yun nga, strongly marked and serving to distinguish moral, excellence, and firmness. Okay? There are 6 pillars of characters. 1, trustworthiness, the ability to be relied on as honest or truthful. Alam nyo ba na ang word na tapat sa Filipino, ang siyang salita na kapag binaliktad mo, tapat pa rin. Because being trustworthy means that you are truthful, means that you are honest. Tapat. Number 2, respect, a feeling or deep admiration for someone or something elicited by their abilities, qualities, and achievements. So we, sasabi nga ng iba, ina-earn ang respect because it's the feeling of admiration towards other people because of their achievements, good quality, and etc. Responsibility is the state of fact or fact of having a duty to deal with something or having control over someone. So it's connected with your duty and your task as individual. 4, fairness is the impartial and just treatment or behavior without favoritism or discrimination. We respect that person, we respect people, kahit na magkakaiba tayo ng gender, religion, age, profession, and other titles in the world. Number 5, caring, displaying kindness and concern for others. 6, citizenship, displaying love for our country. So that's the 6 pillars. Given the following pillars, we might notice that some of these are not really seen or exercised by us. What then are the ways to strengthen our character? So how will you strengthen your character? First, you need to focus on your best qualities. Second, you need to practice empathy and gratitude. You need to be grateful to other people and you listen very well sa kanilang conditions. Taking on leadership roles, you need to lead the other people. Kasi pag leader ka, you are nasa front. You're not a tail. Yeah, di ba? Okay, that's for characteristics. Second concept, habits. It is the knowledge or mastery of an event or subject gained through involvement or exposure to it. Key term, habits, mastery. And according to research, it takes 2 weeks to form a habit. And habits are from our routines. Okay? Philosophically, it can refer to as posteriori knowledge or knowledge obtained through past events and present facts rather than making assumptions. Okay, so we master experience or knowledge because of our past experiences. We continue to, for example, experience it and then connect it in our current status. A settled tendency or usual manner of behavior, an acquired mode of behavior that has been nearly or completely involuntary. Okay? Next, created by habituation, which is a process of conditioning whereby repeated triggers and actions become automated. Okay? Pag palagi mong ginagawa yon according nga sa research, for 2 weeks, unconsciously, lagi mo na siyang naulit. For example, lagi kang nagigising ng 6 a.m. or 4 a.m. na lang, 4 a.m. For 2 weeks, ginagawa mo yon, no? Eventually, hindi mo na kailangan mag-alarm clock kasi automatically nagigising ka ng maaga. We call it habits. And the process to achieve it, habituation. Triggered by events, thoughts, situations. For example, brushing teeth may be cued by getting up or finishing a meal. You have, triggered by events, bakit mo siya ginagawa. No? Just for example nga yun sa alarm clock. Yun. Kailangan mong gumising ng maaga because you need to attend your online class. Third concept, experience. It is the knowledge or mastery of an event or subject gained through involvement or exposure to it. Philosophically, it also referred as posteriori knowledge. Same with a habit. I think this definition, philosophically, it can be referred to posteriori knowledge. Hindi siya sa habit. Nasa experience siya. Okay? We obtain this experience through past events and present facts. So, erase natin yung sa habit because it's part of experience. Yung ating past events. Okay? Types of experience. Physical, emotional, spiritual experience, social experience, virtual, and simulation. Mga online or reality. Ek-ek. Okay? So, for our learning activity, I want you to find a partner or form a group to share your answers in different questions regarding your characteristics, traits, and habits. So, you need to find someone and interview him or her for a short time. For round 1, low connection, who are you named after or what significance does your name have? What time of day are you at your best? What is your favorite song? What is your favorite book, movie, TV show, and why? Who has influenced you most in your life? Which sport would you choose? What relaxes you the most? Whom do you admire the most? What is the most treasured memory? And what type of pet do you have or would like to have? For the moderate connection questions, ask him or her, if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Would you be willing to move to a distant country knowing that there would be little chance of seeing your family, friends, for a person you love deeply? Mga tanungan no? Describe your worst nightmare. What did you do after waking up? What is your greatest fear? If you could wake up tomorrow with a new attribute, what would it be? For what in your life do you feel most grateful? What is one habit you would like to break? If scientists were able to develop a time machine that allowed you to return to a place in time, but you were unable to return, would you go, and what time would you choose? If you would not go, why not? If you're having difficulty on a test and could safely cheat by looking at someone else's paper, would you do so? Why or why not? That's for the moderate connection question. For the last stage, round 3, confidential questions. When was the last time you cried? How forgiving is you when your friends let you down? What is the highest personal cost you would be willing to pay to save the life of someone that you care deeply about? Do you believe in God? Why or why not? If you could ask God, Mother Nature, or a supreme being a question, what would it be? If you had the chance to speak to someone that has passed away one last time, would it be and what who would it be and what would you say? Could you forgive someone who caused you a great loss, like the loss of a loved one, great wealth, your health, etc.? 8, do you prefer to be buried underground, entombed in the vault or mausoleum, cremated, or some other form of burial? If you could be given a heavenly power, Nox, what power would you desire and how would you use it? What is the most important thing anyone has ever done to for you? How did it make you feel? What is the best thing anyone has ever done to you or for you? How did it make you feel? Do you feel happy, feeling in love and blessed? For our valuing and application part, I want you to create a network map on shared characteristics, habits, and experiences. And finish the statement. Today, I have learned that I will apply my learnings through. For additional activities, I want you to interview your mother, father, or guardian about their characteristic, habits, and questions using the connection questions. Choose at least 3 questions per round and write their answer below. That's the end of our lesson. Thank you so much. I hope that you learned a lot. You may comment below your takeaways, realization, appreciation, or additional information.